Hello students, hello everyone. This is senior college mathematics. Topic of discussion is simultaneous linear equations. If you are in SS1, SS2, SS3, you are preparing for WAEC, for NECO, for GC, for NAPTEP, for JAMB, or any other external exams into high school, this lesson is for you. You are in the right place. PetakusEducation community. Lesson 6, word problems leading to simultaneous equations. In lesson 1 to 5, I taught the meaning and the various methods of solving simultaneous equations. So in this lesson, we'll be using the methods talked about in the previous lessons to solve problems after the word problems have been translated into linear equations that can be solved simultaneously. Examples. Before that, for updates, follow Voice of Petakus via YouTube at PetakusEduCom to do that. Subscribe to this channel, like and share this video to your friends, your colleagues, your classmates. Facebook fb.me/PetakusEduCom, Instagram at PetakusEC, Telegram t.me/PetakusEduCom. In all of these platforms, you get updated from time to time about what is happening at PetakusEducation community, where you have access to quality, unlimited, and simplified mathematics teachings in series. Example 11. Listen attentively. 7 cups and 8 plates cost 1,750 naira. Add 8 cups and 7 plates, 1,700 naira. Calculate the cost of a cup and of a plate. All right. So from the first line, first sentence of the problem, so let's use C to represent cup and P to represent plate. So 7 cups, that is 7C. Then you have 8 plates. Their sum is the cost of the 2 items is 1,750 naira. So you can see there in equation form, 7 cups plus 8 plates equal to 1,750 naira. The second sentence, 8 cups, that is 8C, and 7 plates, that is 7P. Their cost put together is 1,700 naira. So that gives the second equation. Then we have to find the cost of a cup and of a plate. So we'll solve both equations simultaneously using elimination method. So you have equation 1 and equation 2. Okay. The Voice of Petakus wants to eliminate variable P from both equations. If you share variable P, its coefficients in both equations, you have 8 and 7. And from our previous lessons, for you to eliminate any variable, that variable must have the same coefficient. So to get the same coefficient, you find the LCM of the coefficient in both equations. So the LCM of 8 and 7 is 56. To achieve 56, you have to multiply equation 1 by 7 because we are looking at 8 times 7 now. Then equation 2 by 8, we are looking at 7 also. So 7 times 8. Okay, so if 7 multiplied through equation 1, you have 49c plus 56p equal to 12,250 naira. Then 8 multiplies through equation 2, and you have 64c plus 58p equal to 13,600 naira. Coefficient of P is not the same in equation 1 and 2. You can either add or subtract. If you want to add, you have to check the sign of the coefficient of P in both equations. The sign is positive, positive. You cannot add. So if the signs are the same like that, you have to subtract. Hence, this minus sign that you have here. So 49c minus 64c, that is minus 15c. Then 56p minus 56p is 0. If you come to the right hand side, 12,250 minus 13,600, you have minus 1,350. To get c, divide both sides by minus 15. So c is equal to minus 1,350 divided by minus 15, and your answer is 90. Note that if you divide a negative number by a negative number, the result is always a positive number. Now that we know the cost of a cup, we need to find the cost of a plate by simply putting the value of c into equation 1 or equation 2. So we are using equation 1, and that is 7c plus 8p equal to 1,750 naira. So where you see c, you put 90 in this form. So 90 times 7, 630 naira, plus 8p equal to 1,750 naira. You collect like terms. You need to transfer 630 to the right hand side. If you transferred 630, you are left with 8p on the left hand side. Then on the right hand side, you have 1,750 minus 630. You see that? So 8p is equal to 1,120. To get p, divide both sides by 8. So p is equal to 1,120 naira divided by 8, and that is 140 naira. So therefore, a cup costs 90 naira and a plate costs 140 naira. So you have translated the problem into simultaneous linear equation. Then you solve for the unknown variable, that is a cup and a plate, and we got 90 naira and 140 naira as a cost of both items. Example 12. Half of A's money plus 1/5 of B's money make 100 naira. 2/3 of A's money plus 2/5 of B's make 150 naira. How much as inch. So we don't know the amount. Let's assume. Let A's money be S and B's be Y. So from the question, half of A's money, that is half of S, 1/2 times S, plus 1/5 of B's money, that is 1/5 of Y, is equal to 100 naira. That is the first equation from the first sentence. Half of S plus 1/5 of Y equal to 100 naira. That is 1/2 S plus 1/5 Y equal to 100 naira. We need to clear the fractions. To do that, it not means that they are 2 and 5. The LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. So you multiply each term by 10 to clear the fractions. When you do that, you have 5S plus 2Y equal to 1000. So you call that one equation 1. Then from the second sentence or statement of the problem, 2/3 of A's money, and 2/3 means 2/3. 2/3. A's money is S, so 2/3S. Then plus 2/5 of B's, and B's money is Y, so 2/5 means 2/5 of Y. Put together is 150 naira. We need to clear the fractions also. To do that, multiply through by 15, the LCM of 3 and 5. If you do that, you have 10S plus 6Y equal to 2,550 naira. So we call it equation 2. So we have formulated the two equations from the problem. Next is to solve for S and Y, and is the amount of A's and B's money. Okay, so solve both equations simultaneously using elimination method. You can as well use the other method of substitution. So equation 1, you have 5S plus 2Y equal to 1000. Equation 1, you have 10S plus 6Y equal to 2,250 naira. The voice of Petakus wants to eliminate letter Y from both equations. To do that, he needs to check and find out first if the coefficient of Y in both equations is the same. It is not. It is 2 and 6. So you have to make it to be the same. To do that, you find the LCM of 2 and 6, and the LCM is 6. Since the LCM is 6 and one of the coefficients is 6, you have to turn the second one 2 to be 6. To achieve that, you multiply equation 1 by 3. For 6 to remain the same, multiply equation 2 by 1. That means 1 has no effect on equation 2. So if you multiply equation 1 by 3, it becomes 15S plus 6Y equal to 3000. While equation 2 remains the same. Now the variables are the same. The variables have the same coefficient now. Variable Y has the same coefficient. So you have to subtract since the sign is the same in both equations. If you subtract 15S minus 10S, that is 5Y, plus 6Y minus plus 6Y becomes 0. 3000 minus 2,250, you have 700. Okay, to get S, divide both sides by 5. So S is equal to 750 divided by 5, and that is, okay, 750 divided by 5. You have 150. You have 150. If you divide 750 by 5, that is the amount for A. To get the amount for B, you need to substitute S equal to 150 into equation 1 or equation 2. So equation 1 is 5S plus 2Y equal to 1000. So where you are seeing S, you replace it with 150 in this form. Multiply by 5, you have 750 plus 2y equal to 1000. You transfer 750 to the left. If you transfer it, it becomes minus. So you are left with 2y equal to 1000 minus 750. And 2y is equal to 250. To get y, divide both sides by 2, and y is equal to 250 divided by 2, and that is 125. So therefore, A's money is 150 naira, and B's money is 125 naira. So first, you have to replace your no with a letter. I said this under the steps listed in solving word problems involving linear equation, that is algebraic process. And the first step is to represent the unknown with a letter, and that is exactly what we did here in order to formulate the equations. All right, end of lesson 6. Thanks for watching and learning with PetakusEduCom community. Don't forget, watch out for more from the voice of Petakus. For inquiring for question, you can contact the voice of Petakus via this WhatsApp number or through the email address. For the complete package of this topic, lesson 1 to 9 for offline usage, you can also contact him at a very little token. You get the complete package delivered to you. Lastly, if you are not safe, you need to be safe. To do that, you have to give your life to the Lord Jesus Christ, because he is the only one that has the power to save anyone. If you are saved already, I tell you, big congratulations. Live righteously and be prepared. On the last day, some will be taken and some will be left. Stay out of trouble. Take very good care of yourself. Stay well. Study your books. Do the needful at all times. And goodbye for now.